Hello students, today we are studying vector algebra. Consider this example. Displacement AB vector has magnitude 5 cm and displacement BC vector has magnitude 7 cm. AB vector and BC vector के बीच एंगल जो है वो 0 डिग्री है. That means AB vector and BC vector are said to be parallel vectors. So the resultant vector AC vector, displacement AC vector is given by 5 centimeter plus 7 centimeter, that is 12 centimeter. Magnitude of displacement vector AC vector is 12 centimeter. What about the direction of resultant AC vector? Students, AB vector BC vector का direction same है. So resultant will also be in that same direction. Next example. Consider force AB vector having magnitude 11 Newton and force BC vector having magnitude 5 Newton. So in between AB vector and BC vector जो angle है वो 180 degree है. That means AB vector and BC vector are said to be anti-parallel vectors. So the resultant vector AC vector, the resultant force AC vector will have a magnitude equals to 11 Newton minus 5 Newton, that is 6 Newton. And what about the direction? Out of individual forces AB vector and BC vector, the greater component is 11 Newton. So the resultant will be in the direction of greater component, that is students 11 Newton. So AC vector का magnitude होगा 6 Newton and उसका direction होगा बड़े वाले force के along, that is AB vector के along. That means students, it is very easy to find out resultant vector of the two individual vectors if the two individual vectors are either parallel vectors or anti-parallel vectors. Now what about this case? Consider vector OA and vector AB. Students, in between vector OA and vector AB एंगल ना ही 0 डिग्री है ये वाले केस के तरह, ना ही 180 डिग्री है ये वाले केस के तरह. तो इसमें स्टूडेंट्स हम लोग रिजल्टेंट कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे? So answer to this question is by using triangle law for vector addition. First individual vector is OA vector. Second individual vector is AB vector. First of all, we have to shift AB vector parallel to itself so that we can consider two sides of a triangle in order. What is the statement of triangle law for vector addition? If two vectors describing the same physical quantity are represented in magnitude and direction by the two sides of a triangle taken in order, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the third side of the triangle drawn in the opposite sense. Opposite sense का मतलब हुआ students from the starting point of the first vector to the end point of the second vector. How to apply in our case students? First individual vector OA vector, second individual vector AB vector. कांटा ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स के हमने ये जो दो साइड्स लिए हैं ट्रायंगल के वो ऑर्डर में लिए हैं. OA vector, AB vector. Students, OA vector can be taken as A vector while AB vector can be taken as B vector. So the resultant of these two individual vectors will be the third side of the triangle drawn in the opposite sense. Students, opposite sense का मतलब from the starting point of the first vector to the end point of the second vector. सो ओ ए वेक्टर एंड ए बी वेक्टर का जो रिजल्टेंट होगा वो होगा ओ बी वेक्टर. सो हाउ यू राइट दिस इन वेक्टर फॉर्म स्टूडेंट्स? ओ बी वेक्टर इज इक्वल्स टू ओ ए वेक्टर प्लस ए बी वेक्टर. ओ बी वेक्टर इज इक्वल्स टू ओ ए वेक्टर प्लस ए बी वेक्टर. या फिर स्टूडेंट्स आप लिख सकते हो दिस इज द रिजल्टेंट आर वेक्टर, राइट? आप लिख सकते हो आर वेक्टर इज इक्वल्स टू ए वेक्टर प्लस बी वेक्टर. रिसेंटली हमने पढ़ा इफ टू वेक्टर्स describing the same physical quantity are represented in magnitude and direction by the two sides of a triangle taken in order, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the third side of the triangle drawn in the opposite sense. That means from starting point of the first vector to the end point of the second vector. Students, we are considering first individual vector OA vector. I am replacing that by A vector. Second individual vector is AB vector. I am replacing that by B vector. So these are the two vectors representing same physical quantity taken in order. So the resultant of these two vectors can be taken by the third side of the triangle in opposite sense. That means it is not from B to O, it is from O to B. So the resultant vector for OA vector and AB vector is OB vector. That means students मैं कह सकता हूँ R vector resultant vector is equals to A vector plus B vector. R vector is equals to A vector plus B vector. Now we have to find out its magnitude and direction. Theta is the acute angle between A vector and B vector, and alpha is the angle that resultant makes with respect to A vector. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टूडेंट्स हमें कंस्ट्रक्शन करना होगा. ड्रॉप अ वर्टिकल स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम पॉइंट बी एंड ड्रॉ अ हॉरिजॉन्टल स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए. ये दोनों लाइंस एक पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट होंगे. दैट पॉइंट इज टेकन एज पॉइंट एन एंड वहां पे 90 डिग्री एंगल का फॉर्मेशन हो जाएगा. सो नाउ वी कैन कंसिडर a right angle triangle BNA where angle N is 90 degree and angle A is theta. जो हाइपोटेनियस का मैग्नीट्यूड है AB का मैग्नीट्यूड है वो है B. सो हाइपोटेनियस AB कितना है स्टूडेंट्स B. थीटा का जो एडजेसेंट साइड है वो है AN. सो AN कैन बी टेकन एज हाइपोटेनियस इनटू cos थीटा दैट इज B cos थीटा. वाइल जो साइड बी एन है वो थीटा का अपोजिट साइड है. सो साइड बी एन कैन बी टेकन एज बी साइन थीटा. So students, now we are ready to find out the magnitude of resultant vector. We have to consider right angle triangle BNO and apply Pythagoras theorem in it. So student, जो हाइपोटेनियस है उसका जो मैग्नीट्यूड है वो R है. जो साइड वन है जो है ON उसका मैग्नीट्यूड इज A प्लस B cos थीटा. एंड जो साइड 2 है BN उसका मैग्नीट्यूड है B sin थीटा. हाइपोटेनियस क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? R. साइड 1 इज A प्लस B cos थीटा. साइड 2 इज B sin थीटा. Perfect opportunity to apply Pythagoras theorem in this right angle triangle BNO. Using Pythagoras theorem, students, we get hypotenuse square is equals to side 1 square plus side 2 square. That is R square equals to A plus B cos theta the whole square plus B sin theta the whole square. इसमें expansion करना पड़ेगा students. A plus B cos theta the whole square can be taken as A square plus 2AB cos theta plus B square cos square theta plus ये वाला टर्म स्टूडेंट्स b sine theta, the whole square will be b square sine square theta. A square as it is, 2ab cos theta as it is, plus b square, इनमें से हम कॉमन ले सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. Inside the bracket we will get cos square theta plus sine square theta. Using identity formula, cos square theta plus sine square theta will give you 1. B square into 1 will give you b square. So we get r square is equals to a square plus 2ab cos theta plus b square. इसको rearrange कर लीजिए स्टूडेंट्स. First term a square, second term b square, third term will be 2ab cos theta. आप स्क्वायर रूट ले लीजिए स्टूडेंट्स, आपको रिजल्टेंट का मैग्नीट्यूड मिल गया. r इज इक्वल्स टू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. This is the formula to find out magnitude of resultant r vector. Now we have to find the direction of resultant vector, that means alpha. Consider right angle triangle BNO. Students, tan alpha will be opposite upon adjacent. Alpha के लिए opposite side is BN and adjacent is ON. So tan alpha is opposite upon adjacent, which is BN upon ON. BN as it is. Students, look at ON. Can't I say ON is actually OA plus AN, right? OA plus AN. So students, BN हम जानते हैं है B sin theta. OA का जो मैग्नीट्यूड है वो है A. What about AN? AN is nothing but it is B cos theta. So students, we get tan alpha equals to B sin theta the whole upon A plus B cos theta. So students, how you find alpha? Alpha will be tan inverse of B sin theta the whole upon A plus B cos theta. This is the direction of resultant. Using triangle law for vector addition, we can prove so many properties. First, vector addition is commutative. That means students, if we are given total two vectors, p vector and q vector, then p vector plus q vector and q vector plus p vector are exactly equal. Consider first individual vector OA vector, which can be replaced by p vector, and second individual vector AB vector, which can be replaced by q vector. These are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So resultant होगा इन दोनों का OB vector. So by using triangle law for vector addition in triangle OAB हम लिख सकते हैं OB vector is equals to OA vector plus AB vector. या फिर स्टूडेंट्स आप लिख सकते हैं R vector is equals to P vector plus Q vector. Let's say this is equation number 1. In the next step, we can shift P vector parallel to itself and then Q vector parallel to itself. Now this is nothing but a parallelogram. मैं आपको याद दिला दूं स्टूडेंट्स, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Now what we can do now is, we can use triangle law for vector addition in triangle OCB. In triangle OCB students, OC vector is Q vector and CB vector is P vector. So these are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So resultant can be taken as OB vector, which is nothing but R vector. So in triangle OCB हम कह सकते हैं OB vector is equals to OC vector plus CB vector, that is R vector equals to Q vector plus P vector. This is my equation number 2. Equation 1 कह रहा है R vector is equals to P vector plus Q vector. Equation 2 कह रहा है R vector is equals to Q vector plus P vector. So using these two equations, we can say that P vector plus Q vector can also be treated as Q vector plus P vector. That means vector addition is commutative. Second, Vector addition is associative. That means we are given three vectors, A vector, B vector and C vector. What we can do, we can add resultant of A vector, B vector with C vector, and we can even add A vector with resultant of B vector and C vector. Output will be the same. Output will be equal. That means vector addition is associative. We have to prove this now using triangle law for vector addition. Consider OP vector equals to A vector, PQ vector equals to B vector and QR vector equals to C vector. Consider triangle OPQ. In triangle OPQ, A vector, B vector are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So resultant can be taken by the third side of the triangle in opposite sense. That means this resultant OQ vector is A vector plus B vector. Now consider triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, PQ vector is B vector, QR vector is C vector. So B vector and C vector are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So resultant can be done by third side of the triangle in opposite sense. So this resultant PR vector is B vector plus C vector. Now look at triangle OQR. In triangle OQR, first side is A vector plus B vector, second side is C vector. So by using triangle law for vector addition, third side OR vector R vector will be the resultant of A vector plus B vector and C vector. So vector form में कैसे लिखेंगे? R vector is equals to A vector plus B vector plus of C vector. This is equation number 1. Now look at triangle OPR. In triangle OPR, first side is A vector, second side is B vector plus C vector. So these are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So by using triangle law for vector addition, the resultant will be given by the third side of the triangle drawn in the opposite sense. That means R vector. So students, हम लिख सकते हैं first side is A vector, second side is B vector plus C vector. इन दोनों का resultant is R vector. So R vector is equals to first vector plus second vector. First vector is A vector and second vector is B vector plus C vector. Take this as equation number 2. By using equation 1 and equation 2, हम कह सकते हैं students that vector addition is associative. Third, polygon law of vector addition. If a number of non-zero vectors are represented by n minus 1 sides of n-sided polygon taken in order, then the resultant is given by the closing side, या फिर हम कह सकते हैं nth side of the polygon taken in opposite order. Consider this polygon. So n will be replaced by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n minus 1 should be replaced by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So students, we are given how many vectors? Total 5 vectors, right? So if a number of non-zero vectors are represented by 5 sides of 6-sided polygon taken in order, then the resultant is given by the closing side. यानी students nth side यानी last वाला side, 6th side as per our example of the polygon taken in opposite order students. Side 1 of the polygon OA vector. Side 2 of the polygon AB vector. Side 3 of the polygon BC vector. Side 4 of the polygon CD vector. Side 5 of the polygon डी ई वेक्टर। स्टूडेंट, सो रिजल्टेंट कैसे मिलेगा ये पांचों साइड्स का? रिजल्टेंट विल बी गिवन बाय nth साइड, हमारे केस में 6th साइड of the polygon taken in opposite order. That means it is not from E to O, it is from O to E. So students, हमने OA वेक्टर को A वेक्टर कहा, AB वेक्टर को B वेक्टर कहा, BC वेक्टर को C वेक्टर कहा, CD वेक्टर को D वेक्टर कहा, DE वेक्टर को E वेक्टर कहा। सो OE वेक्टर को हम R वेक्टर कहेंगे। दैट मीन्स R वेक्टर को हम लिख सकते हैं A वेक्टर प्लस B वेक्टर प्लस C वेक्टर प्लस D वेक्टर प्लस E वेक्टर। Using triangle law for vector addition, we can easily prove polygon law of vector addition. Consider triangle OAB. In triangle OAB, OA vector is A vector and AB vector is B vector. So these are the two sides of a triangle taken in order. So by using triangle law for vector addition, the resultant will be given by the third side of the triangle taken in opposite sense. So resultant of OA vector and AB vector is OB vector. That is, resultant of A vector and B vector is A vector plus B vector. So students, now you consider triangle OBC. In triangle OBC, first side is, look at orange students, first side is A vector plus B vector, second side is C vector. So resultant will be the third side of the triangle taken in this manner, OC vector. So look at green wala students, green wala is actually the resultant of A vector plus B vector and C vector. So resultant is OC vector, which is A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Now you consider triangle OCD. In triangle OCD, first side is A vector plus B vector plus C vector and second side is D vector. So resultant will be third side of the triangle in opposite sense by using triangle law for vector addition. So resultant होगा students A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector. वो मैंने red font से दिखाया students, right? Now you consider triangle ODE. In triangle ODE, first side is A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector. Second side is E vector. So by using triangle law for vector addition again, the resultant will be OE vector, that is R vector. So students, this R vector is nothing but vector addition of A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector and E vector. That is, R vector equals to A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector plus E vector.